Welcome to simpleroptions.com. My name is Don Kaufman. Here we are on the evening of October 20th, 2015. What do you say about the markets today? They are massively unchanged. However, I am looking for a nice setup here in the iShares China Large Cap ETF. You know, this has been it's been a product I was watching over the weekend, and there was some fairly large news, some GDP numbers that came out of China. And I have to tell you, shocked I am that it didn't really move Chinese markets. But the position that I'm looking to build here tonight happens to be none other than a short position. You know, call me a contrarian, and I will take that as a compliment. I don't like it right now at all. I don't like it. I don't have to like it. That means I want to get short. So the FXI, I think the best way to get short is to use a spread to do it, because this is a rather volatile product. We look at the FXI. I'm going to look about a month out, and I just want to point out it's about a $2.80 some odd cent move. So let's just call it like a $3 move over the next month. But if you look back to like the previous month, I don't have to go back very far over here, but you look back to the previous month, we've moved roughly from the 35 to the almost $40 level in here. So you're seeing pretty much a $5 move in a relatively short period of time. You know, this is about a 3-week period of time. Looking back at the full month, again, from high to low, we moved well over what is currently being expected. Now, why that matters to me is, markets are like a rubber band. We are very extended to the upside inside of the FXI. Any small catalyst out of China is actually going to sell this market off here. It has done an unbelievable job, though, recouping some of the recent losses, as has the S&P. But the kind of trade I want to build over here, I built it. I'm very conservative in this trade. All I'm going to do is I'm going to go out 31 days. Okay, I'm going to build a NOV 41.38 put spread, and I'm buying it. It's a $3 wide spread that I'm buying for right around $1.50. I see this is $1.47. Now, you're going to risk $1.50 to be able to make $1.50. And you guys hear me constantly do risk $1 to make $1. Don, we've heard that from you before. Yeah, because it works. I'm a very consistent trader over here. I'm not trying to make the full $1.50 on the spread. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make between 60 and 70% of the $1.50 I'm willing to risk. So when you look at this, you don't use a stop order if you're not willing to risk the full $1.50. And if you do one contract, that's $150. If you do 10 contracts, you figure it out. It's $1,500. Okay, you have to be willing to risk the full amount. But you want to exit this trade, and you can even set the exit good till canceled. You want to exit it when you make 60 to 70%. That's 60-70% of the $1.50 of risk. The reason you want to do that, the probability of you hitting your profitable target, which is 60 to 70%, is considerably higher than the probability of you losing the full $1.50. That, and you better hope you're actually right directionally, which, hey, if we're not, blame it on Don. It's easy enough. With that, thank you guys for checking out this FXI trade. One other interesting trade we've got going on here for the first time ever. simpleroptions.com/pro. And I say the first time ever, so I've actually been with Simpler Options now for 9 months, and I have asked none other than Mr. John Carter numerous times. I like, let's do a class together. He's like, oh yeah, we should do that sometime. So this is it. We are, in fact, going to we're going to do a class, and it's going to be myself, John, okay, and Bruce, and it's coming, this Saturday, October 24th, from 2 to 6 Eastern Standard Time. The class is $297. All right, so for the most part, what we're going to do over that period of 4 hours is, I'm a very probability-centric type trader. Okay, I'm all about probabilities, probability of touching. John's all about setups. We're going to take what I would really consider the best of each of us and compile it into one class. I'm actually going to be kicking off that class here this Saturday. I'll probably do about an hour and a half. Bruce is going to be packed right in the middle of John and I. He's going to be doing about an hour, and John is going to play kind of cleanup, in this particular event over here, showing you some higher probability setups. This is one of those ones like not to be missed. We're also going to do live trading the following week, the Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, where we're just going to split up the trading day, fire off quite a number of positions over there. So again, I like to share exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to show you a huge amount about probability of touching. I'm going to go deeper into that than probably I have in any other prior session, and how to really position size yourself to be the most effective trader you can be. Again, I look at risk first, strategy first. John's very much about direction. Bruce is somewhere right in the middle. Don't miss it. simpleroptions.com/pro. Thanks a lot for joining us here at Simpler Options.